The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
What you asked him?
On first down, Breeze. Catch here, left side, Thomas. 23 yards on the play. And we see the emphasis early here. Get your star receiver involved, able to do it successfully.
Not a bad start to begin with, that's for sure. And to me, this play says our guy is better than your guys. Because, you know, a player of his stature, he won't just be single covered all game long. It's going to involve multiple people. And right away, they told the other team, guess what? He's just better.
And a nice little quick spin move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. From the gun, it's Breeze. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Joe Schobert in from his linebacker's spot. He's able to drop him for a loss of about 10. Third and long now after the sack of Breeze, and the Saints up against it here. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense. It's for jumping. And that last penalty makes his third down play a little more interesting. 3rd and 5.
Yo.
Easy. 12.
Working from the gun, it's Breeze. He completes it to Bryant. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
You can go back to Stillwater, Oklahoma, and his
Yo,
days
what's
as
good?
an Oklahoma State Cowboy, and see very similar
Ain't that,
plays.
bro?
We always talk about running backs who don't give up on a run. He doesn't give up on a catch or a run after it, does he?
Now, Dez is one of the best in the business, and as you always say, so competitive, isn't he?
Without a doubt, he's going to fight you to the nth degree for the football or for yardage.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Trying to pound it in, Kamara. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try to run it in. It's Kamara. And he'll get nothing out of that one. What a stand so far defensively. And now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. On 4th down, off goes Drew Brees, and on comes the Saints kicker, Will Lutz, for the field goal attempt. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. So an opening drive field goal maybe doesn't whip this crowd into a frenzy, but I think that they will take the early lead.
There's no doubt about it. They will always take the early lead, and maybe that celebration comes later if they play well and they can break things open. But right now, this is all about letting the offense just get settled in.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Hurry up, here we go. 3-19.
First carry for Nick Chubb, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Herman must be blitzed. Look how shiny he is. That's crazy. They about to do
Mayfield
crazy.
off the play fake. Steps away to his left. Throw left side, caught by the tight end Njoku. And they'll get him down here at the 23. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Watch it now, Marty.
On 3rd down, Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field.
Oh, cool. Hold on to that, nigga.
Can't hang on. Would have been a nice catch. Instead, it brings up a 4th down.
But that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Got it. 21.
On 2nd down, here's Brees. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Jamie Collins not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. 3rd and long now after the sack of Brees, and the Saints up against it here.
Ready. Yellow lady. 21. Wait a sec.
To throw is Brees. And he's going to go down again. Larry Ogunjobi, he's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. Jabril Peppers is deep for Cleveland. Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Browns with a football to begin quarter number 2. They face a 2nd and 7 to start things out. Mayfield down.
Bro, catch that, nigga.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Over! All right, here we go. Blue landed!
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's got his tight end in Njoku. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Big yardage there for the Browns, 18.
It certainly feels like there are more stars at the tight end position than there were even 10 years ago. And I think it's become more of a glamour position because of the ways it can hurt a defense. And guys want to be in.
Dang, let me control. That's what I don't like about this series, bro.
Like receivers,
let me control my running.
You put it all together, you get
yeah, they fixed that shit on the next one, though.
Now a 2nd down throw for Mayfield. He's going to fire one deep. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Browns are able to cash in for 6. And they're able to run it in. It started with the battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
This is taken about 7 yards deep. And a pretty slick return there as he's up just shy of the 45-yard line.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
So Bree's going to lead the Saints up here 1st and 10 at their own 43. Here's Breeze to throw. And they will not get the connection there. It's incomplete.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
12. 11. Got it. Wait a sec.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Breeze. Over the middle, open is Thomas. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Got it. Wait a sec.
Breeze now on first down. Looking long for Thomas. Got a man open. It's Thomas. It's a touchdown for New Orleans. Michael Thomas, 39 yards. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. And this one through the uprights and good. Lutz now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. Now the Browns offense, they get ready to head back onto the field. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Let's talk a little football 101 here because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
I didn't miss much, bro.
Here we go now. Green.
Mayfield now on 2nd down. To the right side and complete to Njoku. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
3rd and short yardage. Mayfield. Flushed out right. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 26 on the 3rd down conversion.
Watch it now, Barney. Barney. Gun.
Here's Mayfield. Dancing to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Manti Te'o.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
So after the INT, it's Breeze. And Watson has it right side. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. Now Breeze throwing on 2nd down. Buying time to his left. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, and his first carry of the game right there, he had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well.
Not.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Breeze now on 1st down. He's going to air one out. And that one falls incomplete. Looked like he might have had position there, but he couldn't hold on to it at 2nd down.
Everybody want to be on top.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Breeze again here on 2nd and 10. That's caught by Meredith right side.
Shit, we did the randomizer for this season, though.
Not before they're inside the 25. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
Under.
On 1st and 10, here's Breeze. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Man? I'm tired. Okay, go ahead.
They'll come up after the sack on a 2nd and 12.
Okay. And everybody else randomized.
Breeze leaves this one with Kamara. And a short gain here, down to the 22. It's the Pro Bowler Jamie Collins that makes the stop.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
The Saints on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Breeze now to throw. That's caught. It's Thomas. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Breeze on the hook up to Thomas for the New Orleans first. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Kamara. A good display of footwork. It gets him just inside the 5 to the 4. 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3. Breeze going to try and throw on 3rd down. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas. "13 seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on 1st down.
Let's go. 3-19.
Following the interception, Mayfield. He's going to look deep for Perriman. Looking for Perriman, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. And Lutz's kick is good. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Lutz now to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there, just not playing as well as we need to.
Who your team was?
And we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I have to think the major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Your coach named Dudley Jackson, right?
On that one up to around the 33.
Career wins, you got 10. Career losses, you got 40.
He might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. The Browns on 3rd down.
Okay.
They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Whoever had the Bucks had 58 wins.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down
54
at
losses.
the 36. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
What's your name, bro?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go now. 319. 319.
Hold on, let me go back to it.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And that play is blown
10
up.
career
Losing
wins,
back
40
at the
losses,
35.
and the next half.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe you change up some blocking assignments or run a few
I know
different
Ronnie
plays,
didn't have the,
but stay with the overall essence
Panthers
of the
all
running
along.
game.
Somebody else had them too.
Blue 90. Watch it now, Barney. Barney.
They'll try to throw here. Mayfield. Escaping the pressure right. Completes this to Callaway over on the right side. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Set. 319. 319.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. Being chased out left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Alex Okafor able to track him down for a loss of 13. And it'll bring up 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. Here's Ginn. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Now the attention turns to the Saints offense getting ready for their first possession of the 2nd half. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
So y'all gonna do the tournament?
Breeze to throw on 2nd down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. Here's Breeze. He hits his target, left side, Watson. A very solid gain of 27. Well, that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide receivers at one point. They continue to give you speed, great hands, and big bodies, which make them excellent targets for quarterbacks.
13.
Into the red zone, it's Breeze. Out left side here to Bryant. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a 1st down again.
And another thing that makes the comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Bridgewater with a keeper. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there as he kept it himself at 2nd down.
Well, that's tough right there. asking your quarterback to get you 2 yards on a sneak. As it turns out, he gets them no yards instead.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. How about this Browns defense? They've held so far. This is now 3rd and goal. They'll run it with Kamara. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
Why you say good luck?
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And Lutz puts this one through. And now it's a 2-score game at 9, 16-7. So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been 3s.
The Browns offense trotting back onto the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it, all right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Mayfield off the play fake. Forced out to his left. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the 1st.
As a rookie quarterback, that's exactly how you endear yourself to your teammates. Give it up for the cause. It's also how you end up on the training table, too.
Yeah, it's a catch-22. Coach doesn't like it. Teammates love it. Where do you fall on it?
Well, I fall on wanting to endear yourself to your teammates, but pick your spots. Be smart about it. They need you for the full season.
Yeah, the rookie's going to learn as he goes. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Now let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
They'll run the option right here on 1st down. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of 1.
That was a zone,
It'll
and
be
that
2nd
nigga can't
and
even get out
11.
of here, bro. This game is so trash.
All right, now look at 56. Look at 56.
Mayfield on play action. Eluding the pressure right. That's Njoku over the
This
middle.
bullshit, bro. Damn. I can't never just have a game where everything is like just straight up. You beat me. I gotta be out here fumbling. It's like, okay, the interceptions I get, but the fumbles, bro, stop. Nigga, like, damn. That shit's annoying.
Obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
But that's what I'm saying, and now everybody won it because we got nice. So now I got this. I done waited all this time for us to get nice, and I can't even play with them. Yeah, it's crazy.
Good positioning, and it's picked off. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line.
I'm on the phone.
The Browns up now, 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Mayfield now from the 50. And Callaway taking it in left side. A really nice gain of 25 yards. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They pitch it to Chubb. And an end run. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 10, and the Browns are going to get a first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now a second down throw for Mayfield. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Alex Okafor in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon. The Browns on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Mayfield looks to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jarvis Landry, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Browns are back within a score. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules, because we all know most guys throwing the football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
They've been trying to get this nigga a kick return the whole game.
Their offense out here. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy,
this nigga, Kamara's not built like that.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Throwing on first down is Breeze. Looking inside of his guy. There's Watson. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
For the left side, complete. It's Bryant. And way down into the red zone before he's dropped inside of Cleveland's 15. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
No, watch it. Good plays is good. Good plays is the plays you don't hear nothing. That's it.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Ready? You ready? 13. Ready?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and then it'll be second down.
Now that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor
you
did
was
he
already in the
off,
running animation though, so I knew I was okay.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. Now a pitch out to Kamara, and he's able to get it down.
You can't get a fumble and clutch
line.
moments, bro.
A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up first and goal.
And sometimes things come together exactly like you want. It's not just been the volume of carries he's had in this contest. It's been the production as well.
And now a timeout called defensively by the Browns. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. It's first and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
I can't call no freaking timeout. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Again, it's Kamara.
That's crazy, man. They picked the play for him.
The end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great effort there. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Saints add on to their lead.
Should have paused the game for that.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And it might seal the deal as that makes it a 2-score game here with not a lot of time remaining. Lutz now to kick this one away.
We ain't never stop being friends. I just be trying to
be taken to the back of the end zone.
I be trying to see where I'm at.
To take the field. And they're
I know if I can start getting,
the last drive
if I'm competitive, I'm where I need to be.
Just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now Mayfield. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
That was a terrific catch. I mean, to go up there and get it one-handed like that. But I almost want to go into that riff about back in my day, the gloves weren't quite like this.
When did gloves really become prevalent, just in general?
I think in the 80s. I think as we started to move through the 80s, especially as we got towards the latter part of that. But a lot of those were really like baseball batting gloves to begin with not much of a tacky area on the glove. In fact, there was none. I actually remember in cold weather games wearing the old scuba gloves, which you'd wear in diving, but they would split too easily in the course of a game. Then the glove manufacturers got smart and started adding to it, and here we are today.
Here's Mayfield. Steps away to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does come. To the right side, and he's got Landry complete. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. Got to be careful here. They need to move quickly, but it's also 4th.
Detroit!
Desperation time. Mayfield on 4th down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need.
That was the running back exactly out of the backfield.
Detroit! Gone!
He was good on the side.
Mayfield to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. Throwing. Mayfield.
The hell out of here, my nigga.
And a big one.
Hell, he come through there like that.
Down. Alex Okafor in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll.
Remember, throughout my career, defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. Well, they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Gone!
Mayfield. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. Eli Apple, good to the core there as he gets in and knocks it away.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Green, 39. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Watch it now, Barney.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Flushed out right. He's got his tight end in Njoku. And, Charles, you know what coaches always tell us. We want to win our home games. That much we know. We want to protect our home turf. They got that done in this one.
Exactly right. When you start a season, everyone's goal, win all of your home games, split your road games, and you're likely going to be in the playoffs. But when you win at home, boy, what a great feeling that is. You don't even mind if people are at your house when you get home after a win like that.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Saints are winners here as we say so long from New Orleans.
What up? What up? Send it, nigga. Let's get it. Yeah, man, I'm just happy to be at the top. I don't care where I'm at. Bro, you gotta cherish that Super Bowl. That's, you don't know how hard that shit is to get in this league. Man, shoot. I would tell you how you get better, bro. You gotta get in one of these divisions with Mano or Chisel or Troy, bro, or Arch or somebody. It's the only way you get better, bro. Fuck. Straight up. For real. Damn right. Hey, he completely just, I don't know what he did, bro. Come on, bro. I seen him come. All right.